Are you ready?
I doubt anyone can be. Dear God. You're good to go.
Let's get the poor guy to the mansion.
You two go ahead. I'll take another photo first.
Suit yourself.
Just don't take too long. It's getting dark already.
Roger that.
Are you sure about this, Carla?
Not one bit. Oh, God. You're good to go.
Well, let's get the poor guy to the mansion.
You two go ahead. I'll take another photo first.
Not gonna do much for Wolfie now.
Just don't take too long. It's getting dark already.
I won't. Don't worry.
Nearly done with the setup here.
The power's switched on too.
Let there be light. And now, our wait begins.
Do these shapes look familiar?
Actually, they do. Where was this photo taken?
At the end of that abandoned tunnel. I believe these shapes may unlock the door there.
May I have a closer look?
Of course.
I think I remember now.
You little rat!
Should we interfere?
S.W. Samuel Wilkinson?
Did you find something, Carla?
Nope.
This place is a dead end.
Ruben, what's that on your hand?
What the heck?
Ruben, I found it. There's another note tied around it.
What does it say?
The first half of the antidote is here. The other half is in the ruins. There will only be enough antidote for one. They don't have much time. Jax and Margot have been poisoned.
Mon Dieu! You chose him over me!
That's... What could I have done?
You could have chosen me, chérie.
But she didn't.
I'm not about to die here.
So y'all just condemn me to die?
That's... What could I have done?
How about giving me the antidote, huh?
It's a bit late for that.
I ain't backing down that easy.
We'll do it simply and effectively. We'll throw it into the ocean.
I still think this is a bad idea.
The majority decided, Ruben.
I hope you made the right choice. I'll go prepare for the announcement. Good. Everyone's here. It's time you knew the truth. We believe the murderer is after one of my projects.
So making wine is your top secret project now?
No. I believe what I'm doing is on a slightly bigger scale.
Spit it out then, Ruben. Stop beating around the bush and show us.
Behind me is the reason I invited you all to the island in the first place. I would like to ask all of you to step into the elevator. What I am about to show you is my biggest achievement yet. Hold on tight. Next stop, Haven.
Then she could have easily planted it here. Why don't you finally enlighten me? How you trust her more than me?
Listen, let's go speak outside about this. Carla, please stay here. I'd like to talk to Jax in private.
Okay. You lived in a beautiful city.
I sure did. Some of my most treasured childhood memories come from there.
Wow, you look just like your dad.
I guess you're right. I did end up looking just like him.
Maybe someday, your child will end up looking just like you. Have you ever considered starting a family?
I did once before. Carla, I actually...
What's going on, Ruben?
Someone just broke into Haven. Doesn't look like anything is in...
Ruben, look, it's...
Jeannie! Thank goodness. She's just unconscious.
Hang on a sec. I might not fully understand what's going on, but I'm certain what Margot just said ain't true.
Mind elaborating, Jax?
This afternoon, I saw Margot leaving the security office.
Care to explain yourself?
Please, chérie. You must have drank too much and dreamt it up.
Margot, when I spoke with you today, you were coming up from the basement hall.
So what? That doesn't mean I was in the security office.
Well, if I were in the culprit's shoes and suspected someone had seen me with a stolen file, I'd probably assault them and tie them up too.
Are you insane? How did you jump to that conclusion from me just talking to her?
You're obviously hiding something.
Oh, chérie, I believe you're better at keeping secrets than I am. Why hide the fact that Ruben's your father?
These are the pistols.
You sure they work? They look ancient.
They should. Back when I was given them, I was told they were loaded too.
One bullet in each gun, and we're not even sure they can fire. I don't like those odds. At the very least, we need to examine them. This one looks fine. What about the other one? This probably won't fire. The flint looks dull. There's a good chance it won't make a spark.
So I guess we should just take this one.
Yes, one is better than none.
The ship stopped. I think it got as close as it can to the shore. Everyone, it's time to leave.
I'll get Margot then.
Everything happened pretty fast from here on out. The moment we reached the mainland, Margot was taken into custody by the authorities. Shortly after, we were also taken in and questioned. I gave them all the information they asked for, and more. While the investigation was ongoing, the government took all of us under its protection to ensure our safety. In a month or so, Margot appeared in court to testify against the overseers. The case made a real splash and attracted global media attention. Margot took the spotlight by providing overwhelming evidence against the overseers. She lifted the veil on all of the overseers' illegal operations over the last 2 decades. The overseers' operations were global, from huge corrupt deals and bribes to threats and even murder. Governments around the world rose up to take them down. Italy, Germany, the United States, and more. It didn't take long for all the biggest members to be captured, put on trial, and sentenced to life imprisonment. Margot also received a life sentence for all the crimes and murders she committed. But deprived of all protection after the trial ended, her time in prison didn't last long. A couple of days after she was moved to prison, she was assaulted and murdered in cold blood. To my surprise, Project Genetica never came up in the trial. I guess the government decided to cover it up completely. As for the rest of us, once the overseers had been captured, it was deemed safe for us to return to our regular lives. Sometime later, I published my article about the events on Isla Esperanza in Peak Life, though I had to keep Project Genetica out of the article. To my surprise, it still became the most popular issue of the year. The others seemed to be doing okay too. Ruben and Janet finally got together. I'm really happy for them. Jax got a new role in an upcoming blockbuster movie. Kat took some time off work to be with her wife and kids. The Admiral received a Medal of Honor for his service. And after a long vacation, Mrs. Bird and Q came back to work for Ruben. Everything slowly started going back to normal.